Back again. Back in Toxteth. I've got another one of my family members on this one. This is my older cousin, Jeff.
Yo.
And we're back in Toxteth, and this was the biggest video that I did actually on the channel. So a lot of people in the comments were asking a lot of questions and asking me to do a part 2. So I thought I'd bring someone who's obviously lived around here and still lives here to speak on things in a little bit more detail.
Well, I'll try. I'll try.
And how old are you, Jeff?
21.
21. There you go.
47.
47. So there you go. Like, you would know a little bit better probably than Josh what it was like around here. Let's go 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
What were the 90s like growing up in Toxteth?
Brilliant. Probably the best days of my life as a youngster growing up around here.
And why would you say that though? Community spirit?
Community spirit. Lots of it. Carnivals, shops, people, life.
And obviously we're of Caribbean descent, but we're mixing it. We're mix up. Obviously our Caribbean side's from Guyana.
Yeah.
And the white English side's from Liverpool.
Yes, that's right.
So how do you feel like, obviously back in the day, there was a massive, I think we said this already, but there was a massive Caribbean community. And just as I say that, we're getting past the Caribbean Centre.
What's going on there?
I don't know, maybe we can have a look without But yeah, this is the Caribbean Centre actually. So I know my auntie, your mum, was here regularly.
Yes.
And how is the like see the community centre now? Is it am I using the right word? Is there a lot of community goings on going on?
Well, they are trying to put some life back into the Caribbean Centre, but there needs to be a little bit more involvement from the community to make it to try and get it to where it was.
And when you say try to get it to where it was,
because people have moved away. People have moved away. Some people don't care.
Because I personally think it seems like in every area, even I was saying in Ladbroke Grove's a massive Caribbean influenced area, and there's obviously no Caribbeans left in there. Are we actually going to go in there?
Why not? Want to?
Could do, should do. Don't want to get done for filming, but if we're allowed to.
I don't know.
And this has been here for yonks here for a long time.
Yeah, my granddad used to be part of the committee at one point.
Okay. And what, they've got talks, they do have talks about this place being shut down maybe, yeah? Let me get a thing on. So what were you saying that what? They're looking to like... What's going on, guys?
Yeah, man. Good, how are you?
Getting on with it, yeah. Getting on with it.
So what? They want to convert. Is it convert? Was there talk about maybe this space that we're in now, which is the car park to the Caribbean Centre?
So last I heard they wanted to take the Caribbean Centre away and build a school on there. I don't know how much of this land was going to be used up, but they wanted to take that away and build a school. I'm not sure if it was a multi-faith or in Islamic school. I'm not too sure.
But yeah, we're just gallivanting. We're having another little look around Toxteth. Obviously the first video went off. So yeah, we're having a little walk. Oh, it's another grey day in Liverpool. I swear, you know what it feels like in Liverpool?
What?
It feels like they got a vortex over the city when you come in. So like before you go in, it's all nice and sunny, and you get over the bridge and you get into Liverpool and there's a vortex called.
Yep, that sounds about right.
What? No, but that's where it feels like. That's where it feels like. You know, I've been coming here for a number of years. You know, I'm there in nice Hebden Bridge, and then yeah. But no, it's not always like that. I feel like I'm being harsh. When it's blue, it does have a different kind of vibe.
When it's nice, it's nice.
Yeah, when it's nice, it's nice. When it's nice, it's nice. So what's changed now? So see, back in the day, was it going off down here? Like, oh, like everyone out playing. Someone got the jerk chicken there.
Well,
Tunes blasting over there.
I'd say on this street was a bit more quiet. This is Mulgrave Street.
Mulgrave.
Yeah, so it's a bit more quiet on Mulgrave Street. Obviously, because you've got the Al Rama Mosque and the Pakistani Community Centre.
And what about like, there's not really much gang stuff going on in Toxteth like there was back in the day, is there? Or is that stuff still kind of going
I don't know.
Underground.
I don't know about any stuff like that. I don't know. Al Rama Cafe and Bistro. This is the Al Rama Mosque.
Where was those streets back in the day where you could like buy a house for like 99p?
Oh,
Or was it a pound?
That's on Granby Street.
Oh, it is on Granby Street.
Yeah.
To the left.
Yeah. Granby Street runs parallel to this.
But no, Toxteth has a rich history. It really does. Especially being next to the ports.
Yeah, these flats here. Maybe Higgins Court. Maybe he was a part of the Caribbean Centre. So when he passed away, they named these after him.
Okay. And the Caribbean Centre is where we just came from just now.
Yeah.
And would you say is that the main Caribbean hub, or is it the last Caribbean hub left in Toxteth?
I'd say it's the main Caribbean hub.
Yeah. So obviously we walked along here last time when I was with Josh. So when you go over when you cross these roads over here, that's still Toxteth, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is that one north and one south?
As far as I'm concerned, Toxteth goes right up this, right over these streets, up until Hyde Park Street. Okay. But then there's another little debate whether it's Toxteth or Dingle.
Dingle, Dingle's more by the water, right?
I'm not too sure where it allegedly starts or finishes, but to me it's all Toxteth to me.
And obviously, without kind of sounding like any sort of like a troublemaker, would you say the Dingle would have been classed as the white ghetto back in the day, and Toxteth would have been classed as the black ghetto? Or am I wrong?
I'm gonna have to say yeah to that. But Toxteth has always been very mixed to me. When people say it's a black area, it's always been mixed.
Well, it's very mixed now, for sure.
It was mixed back then as well.
Is it mixed What would you say it's mixed more with now though? Because obviously,
When I say it was mixed, there was loads of people of all sorts of backgrounds. We had obviously people from the Caribbean, African, Chinese people, white people. But
and it was all good vibes.
well, obviously when you got that many people, you're gonna have some kind of people not agreeing with whatever. But yeah, I'd say generally it was all good vibes. Yeah.
See, this is what I remember of Toxteth back in the day, even though I can't really remember much.
So this is the Methodist Centre. This used to be, and it still is, it's a youth club. This was one of the youth clubs, the Methodist Centre. I had some good times in there as a kid. I'm not sure who's the artist on this is, but it looks good.
At least effort was made, you know. It does make a difference.
Yeah.
It definitely makes a difference. It definitely brightens up it brightens up the road, is basically what I was trying to say. But this is what I remember. From what I can remember, obviously I was a very, very, very young boy. But when our granddad passed away and he was in his coffin, in my head it was in one of these streets.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's try and get as close to it as we can.
Nah, for sure. Memories, you know. They say there's a lot of energy that runs through Toxteth, you know. If you want to start getting spiritual and deep on the ley lines, a lot of ancestral ley lines run through Toxteth. And that's just me talking on a spiritual one, you know. You don't have to believe what I'm saying as well. Granby Mini Market. So what are we on? The famous Granby Street? Or is that, no, it's that one there, isn't it?
Yes. It's the famous Granby Street. I like that.
The famous Granby.
Zit, open the door.
So. You've got all these new build houses over that side and this side. But where we used to live was over that side. And as far as I'm aware, the street that we used to live on has gone.
What was that street?
Ponsonby Street.
Ponsonby Street.
It was right in the middle of these two streets here, Corridor and Eversley Street. Definitely in there.
So this is Danny's.
Yep.
And is Danny still Danny? Is he still there?
Yeah.
Is he still the boss? And how long has Danny been the boss?
He is.
Do you think he's in there now?
I couldn't tell you.
We're going to see if Danny's in there. Just going to go and see if Danny's in. Danny's shot. Oh my God. How you doing?
Nope.
Get a little juice anyway.
Put chairs on the chairs, put chairs.
What is it? What is it?
Big strong man like you
I'm
should be
getting
afraid of
the
it.
one without any. Thank you.
The gathering is here.
What else am I going to get? I get a chicken patty as well. But yeah, big up Danny, chicken patties banging, proper coconut water. None of that little shit. So yeah, when you're in Toxteth, yeah, holler at Danny for some proper Caribbean cuisine. But yeah, Jeff. So what? We used to live on this road, you said? I mean, not we. You used to live on this road?
Yeah. Used to live just there, number 72. I was home.
Not in these kind of houses, though, innit? Total different style.
They were old houses. They had cellars in them and shit.
That is banging. Oi. Big up Danny. I'm not even joking. I'm not even saying that for effect. I feel like a lot of the Caribbean shops in London sometimes, because maybe they are in London and they're just trying to be quick with the business, it kind of loses some flavour, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
Oh. Big up Danny. I thought he was gonna hot me up, bro. I thought, oh my god, he's gonna tell me off. I was like, camera off.
when he said no, I thought he was gonna say something as well, but I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Danny's a good man, though. Danny's a good man. He's been here for a long time. He served the community well, you know.
But I think what he was trying to say, there is YouTubers. Well, you know, one of the main reasons this area has done well, I've got so many views on the videos I've put up regarding Toxteth is because of the history, and because I think people are very, very interested to see what is going on in Toxteth and how it's looking, if you get what I mean. Yeah. And he's one of the originals, right?
Yep.
So
yeah, this used to be the top end of Ponsonby. The entrance was around here somewhere. For some reason, they decided to take that street away.
Yeah, this looks like just like a new build road on London kind of vibe. It's definitely not them old school. They're like back-to-back houses, isn't it? Is that what they were? You know those kind of back-to-back ones?
Yeah, exactly what they were. This gets a lot of
okay, I see why.
This street gets a lot of bad press.
Oh, okay, I see why.
Because the way it's been let to run down.
So tell me, what the fuck has happened to this street?
I don't even know what happened. But this at one stage, this used to be a nice street.
Well, this reminds me of this. Is back in the day when the houses were 99p. This was the kind of.
Well, these would have been a bit more than 99 pence. These houses are big houses. One of my friends used to live in this end house, and these were big houses. I don't know why they've been let to run to ruin the way they have been. Obviously,
no council didn't done that. Or is this literally become a dumping? It looks like it's a dumping ground, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Look, you can see.
They probably clean it up and then it just gets redumped.
There is people who come around and clean it up, or try to clean it up, but then you just get people going around just making this kind of mess.
On this side, look at this side. Fucking mash up.
I'm pretty sure though that the council gave contractors the right to build on these houses, and for some reason they just haven't done it.
Well, they pocketed the money, maybe.
Probably
funneled it somewhere else.
But it's a shame because these potentially are nice houses. They're probably just as big as some of the ones on Princess Avenue.
They look more. No, they are bigger. They're more of the old build. Is it the Victorian build?
You can see how I'd like to. You got a front, probably a living room there, another living room there, and at least 2 or 3 bedrooms upstairs in the front.
It looks like London houses. It must be the Victorian. Again, I could be wrong, so feel free to correct me if I am. And then obviously you cross over there, the other side of Toxteth.
I'll show you where the houses for the pound.
Ah, That's what I remember.
Where? So I think the houses in that other street would have resembled these.
That's the back, innit?
Yeah. But I don't know why that street has gone the way it is and that one's still nice.
Munchies. Come get your late night munchies. Any good?
It's not there for a long time, you know, so I don't know. But I know it's open till like 4 o'clock in the morning.
There you go, innit? It's not called munchies. It's not called munchies for no reason. So what?
So up this street here, this is where the houses for £1 were.
Oh my God, they actually look pretty nice. Oh wow, they transformed this street. This looks like something you see in Clapham in London.
This is a nice street.
It is a nice street. So why do you think like all over the country, all the Caribbean communities are just getting obliterated?
Why do I think that?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just wanted to get more opportunities. They wanted they're looking for more chances, more choices.
Do you think sometimes though, especially within our community, sometimes maybe it's best to kind of work together instead of maybe going away to look for opportunities, and then maybe I guess the Caribbean community in this country, the British Caribbean community, would not necessarily be so scattered, if that's the word I'm looking for. That's how I feel everything is right now. The same thing's happening in Ladbroke Grove as well, in London, you know. I don't know.
Well,
Food for thought.
I don't know about other communities, but in this community, there's the lack of opportunities. So people have got to get up and venture, go other places.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people have tried to do.
Toxteth L8, the famous. So where were all the Shabines back in the day?
The what?
The Shabines.
What's a Shabine?
That's where my mum met my dad.
In Liverpool?
Yeah, in the Shabine.
I don't even know what a Shabine
Like
is.
the after party, bro. You know, where all the little lock-ins were. The Caribbean lock-ins. I don't know, was there any clubs around here?
The blues.
Yeah, maybe that's what you call it, I don't know.
You walked past it ages ago.
Oh, that's what it was.
You walked past it ages ago, yeah. That's at the bottom of Ponsonby Street, which
Okay, yes.
is now gone. Never heard that word before, Shabine.
Shabine, yeah. Maybe I'll bring it up on the screen when it comes. I'll Google it, the actual full terminology.
It used to be called the blues.
The blues.
The blues.
So what was Lodge Lane like back in the day? Because now it's kind of hustle and bustle. It's like Harrow Road now.
I think it was hustle and bustle, but now it's times 10.
Times 10.
Yeah.
Bare cars double parked. Right, he looks like he's rolling. And if you can hear the seagulls in the background, we're next to the water, aren't we, Liverpoolies?
The water's back that way. Don't get no water up here, mate.
Nah.
We're up the hill, aren't we?
So what, Jeff? You're one of the last few black scousers there, lad. You lot are
The last few, but
you lot are few and far now.
he's definitely more than just me. But yeah. So yeah, this is this used to be the library, Lodge Lane Library.
The bingo. Oh, the bingo's changed. The bingo's gone. Umrah supermarket.
We've got Golden Gloves boxing gym.
That's still there. That's been there for a while, isn't it?
Maybe it's been there for a few years. It used to be based in Dingle.
Oh, okay.
But now it's based there.
Okay.
I couldn't say exactly when it. But here. It used to be Lodge Lane Library.
Still a library?
I want to say no. This was the way in here. It's right next door to you. Here somewhere. There's Lodge Lane Bats.
Lodge Lane Baths.
Yeah.
And what happened there?
You're coming out to swim.
Oh, that kind of bath. Oh, a swimming pool.
It was like a gym in there as well, so you could do like karate and kickboxing, boxing.
And what's this thing? A little chill bit.
It was all here. Obviously, it's been demolished. So now it's just a piece of land in it. Looks like a quiet day on Lodge Lane.
Quiet day on Lodge Lane. It's the weather. Should bust it right here because my battery is actually on 8%.
We're gonna leave it here.
I'll go a bit further down.
It's up to you, kid.
I've got 8% battery.
How long will that last?
I don't know, you know. It's on 7. I think it's going slower than it should. Yeah.
How you going? No battery?
Didn't realise how much power is drawing. I wasn't fully loaded up. Actually, wait, I'm checking. A lie.
Some of these places used to be a pub. Now it's in what do you call it? Shawarmas.
I got a nice scran from there last time, to be fair.
Yes, it is nice.
I did get a nice scran.
Some of the places here are nice. I haven't tried them all, like well. They are nice.
So there's also quite a big is it Romani Gypsy community around here?
That's more like on Smith Down Road.
And what, they all live in a specific place?
There's a couple of streets where I'd say it's predominantly Romani, but that's over that way. Dingle.
We've got a little 4% back. So we've got 4%. Are we speaking about reputations? No, we were speaking about, because the batteries died unfortunately, but we got some decent footage. But we were speaking about Toxteth being dangerous, and obviously a lot of people maybe are scared to kind of venture into Toxteth, but that's from the reputation from the riots you were saying, yeah?
Yeah, and that's happened 1981.
All night